Well, howdy there pluckers, Sore Fingers again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another guitar lesson. This one's aimed at all you Bryan fans out there. I've received quite a few comments and requests recently asking me to do his latest song, Cold Blooded, so this is my take on it. I shan't be performing the song, I'll just show you what he's playing throughout. The song is very similar all the way through the song. There's some very slight differences, okay? So I'll show you that, and you should have it sorted, okay? Standard tuning, capo on the 2nd fret, okay? So it starts off with this introduction. It starts off like this. Sort of thing, okay? And then it comes, I think he plays that twice maybe, I'm not sure. And then it goes into the actual verse, and the verse is exactly the same sequence, and he actually plays these little bits. It's also part of the melody of the song. So that's the melody as well. So he sings and plays the melody just like the intro. So he just basically sings over the intro, basically, if what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm starting off sliding up from the 3rd fret from the capo on the 2nd string, B string, to the 5th fret from the capo on the 2nd string, 3rd to 5, okay, back to 3 on the 2nd string, and then the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So then we go into an F chord with the 2nd finger lifted off initially, okay, and when you strum you hammer into it, and then you repeat that little opening up and hammer again, okay, so and then you do another, it's exactly the same as the first one, and then to a C chord, and this time you hammer the open 4th string. That 2nd finger comes off the 4th string, strum and hammer into it again. Just like you did with the F, okay? So it's... Okay, so it's from the beginning. And this time, it's slightly different. Slide that same slide from 3 to 5 on the 2nd, but this time you play the 3rd fret of the top E string, back to the 5th on the 2nd, 3rd on the 2nd, and 1st on the 2nd. So, okay, so from the beginning. Now we go to a G chord, but he's not tending to put his pinky down at all, he's just using these two up here. I don't see him playing the G with his top finger, pinky at all. And what he's doing, he goes, opens up that 5th string, hammers into that 2nd fret on the 5th string. Okay, so what we've got now is this. We do this one again, the simple one again, and then to an A minor. Oh, I think he basically hammers those 2 fingers in. Okay. So the whole first part of the intro. Repeats the same thing again. F, C. Now we play a simple one for the next one, to the G. Now the more complicated one, to the A minor. And then he goes into the verse, okay, and he sings over, basically he sings over the intro, basically. You just play the intro again and sing over the top of it, and that's the verse. Some verses he plays that, and some verses he just plays the chords, okay. So if you listen to it, you'll see sometimes he's playing the intro and singing over the top, other times he's just playing the chords. And sometimes, yeah, there's another thing as well. When he's playing the intro, when he's playing the verse or verses, when he's just strumming the verses, I think, I'm not positive, but I think when he plays the G chord, he's playing a suspended. He's putting his first finger on that first fret of the second string. I hear that sometimes. Okay, so he's going like, but just, you know, I just hear it occasionally. I don't think he does it all the time, but definitely a G, sometimes with the suspension on it, and then the A minor. So same sequence as the intro, but without all the fiddly bits. Okay. Now when he comes to the chorus, Cold-Blooded, it's exactly the same sequence, but he plays an F bar chord. That's it, it's just a mixture of all those things, okay, but it's the same sequence of chords all the way through the song. It's sort of F, C, G, A minor, okay, sometimes with the fiddly bits, sometimes without the fiddly bits, and when he plays the chorus it's exactly the same sequence of chords, but he uses an F bar chord instead of the simple F, okay. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you play that song. Thanks a lot, bye for now.